What's going on, DJBooth.net? This is Kareem Julian, DJ Blaze, and I'm here in the lab to give you guys a quick rundown review video of the new Behringer EuroPower EPQ2000 professional 2-channel amplifier. And basically this is a type of amplifier that you guys are going to use when you want to play out at gigs and you're using passive speakers as opposed to your amplified or active speaker systems. So the Behringer EuroPower is also a part of the Behringer Euro line setup of speakers, and this is their lineup of amplifiers, and basically they're pretty lightweight. Most amplifiers that are 1,000 watts per channel and 4 ohms or 600 watts per channel and 8 ohms are a lot heavier than this. They're actually usually longer too this way. As you can see, it's a little bit less space here that it takes up than normal, but it's still a standard 19-inch rack mount, 2 RU space for your regular cabinets, and it can fit in there nicely. Since it's lightweight and it's pretty portable, we are going to recommend this to mobile DJs, and that's basically what it's made for. You have here your blue LED line level indicators for each of your lines. That way you can be sure of where you're at. They're really bright, and they're really bright blue, so they're not mistaken for anything, and you know exactly where your levels are. There's 4 LEDs per side, and you also have these nice rubberized knobs with clicks in them, so you know exactly where you are in your volume level for each of your channels. You do have a flow from front to back for your cooling system. It was a rather loud amp. It was a little bit louder than my Crown amp that I'm used to, but it didn't hinder in performance at all. We use this in conjunction with the Behringer B212XL 12-inch speakers, and those are passive, and we plug them right into the back, and the performance was phenomenal by the amp. We didn't have any clipping issues. We played the whole system at 50% power, or actually it was 75% power while we used the actual amp, and we had very good results. We didn't have any clipping. It never turned off during the whole 2-hour use period. I'm sure we need to test it a little bit more strenuously than that, a little bit more, throw a little bit more time at it and see how it really responds over time, but nothing within my 2-hour test period showed me that this was deficient in any real way. The price point is excellent on these. They're coming in at just $300 shipped to your door. If you know where to look in the United States, you can find them for a pretty good price. And we're going to recommend these for monitoring situations for small to medium-sized venues and different smaller sized and intimate sized gigs that you may have for a mobile DJ. So we'll turn it around the back and let you guys see the actual other inputs and outputs that are here. So here we are on the back. You have your standard power cable. It's the computer type 3-prong cable that you're used to. There's also the output 1 and output 2. These are speak-on connections. The top connection is a 4-pole connection, meaning you can have a splitter to have both of your actual speakers and both of your channels coming out just from the top one, depending on how you have your speak-on cables configured, or you can use them both, one to each speaker. You also have your actual bare wire post and banana plug posts are here. They're covered up by a little plastic box. This is just for protection for when you're not using them, and we didn't use them for this test. For this test we used straight speak-on straight over to the Behringer EuroLive speakers. And in inputs we have a lot to choose from. This was a good plus point on the actual device, was all the input and output options that you do have here. You know, some amplifiers only have just the speak-on connections. They don't have your bare wire, and it was good to see that they had both options here. For inputs, it's versatile as well. You have your 1/4-inch TRS inputs, or your XLR inputs, or RCA as well. So you can choose how you want to use this. One of my minor gripes with the unit was that it doesn't have the push-style lock to your XLRs. I like to have that reassuring lock when you're setting up for a gig somewhere. You want to put it in and you want to be able to have to press a button in order to release it again. And my other amps have that, and this one didn't, so that was one of my minor gripes with the unit. And my other minor gripe was, even though it's pretty lightweight, the weight actually made me think that maybe this couldn't handle certain knocks or bangs that a mobile DJ may put it through. So as long as you're careful with it, you shouldn't have any issues there, but it's worth pointing out that it doesn't feel as solid as my other amps that I'm normally using for my gigs. So to wrap it up, it's a good price point. It does great for monitoring, great for small to medium-sized venues for your gigs. It also is the lightweight does save on space, but again, to me that might be a double-edged sword because it may also mean that it can't take as many knocks. But as long as you're careful with it, you might have a good system here. It's very affordable. And through our tests, we didn't have any issues with it whatsoever, and it performed adequately enough. And we had good blue LED meters here and nice oversized rubberized knobs for each of your channel levels. So for more on the full video or written review, you can go on over to www.djbooth.net/DJS. You can also continue to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get these videos first. That's Real DJ Blaze. And keep coming over to the Twitter and following me there. That way you know exactly when everything's coming out there as well. And that's at DJ Blaze _DJ Booth. Thanks for watching.